tarot cards, palm reading, fortunes, and the dead. These are all things commonly associated with the world of psychics. Whether you believe or not, it's up to you.
When did I discover that I had psychic ability? You know, I grew up with it. I bought my very first deck of tarot cards, it was my poison again, rebelling of everything I had, pushed on me as a child. And I started working with them and practicing on friends, and more people wanted readings. I don't read cards anymore. If a psychic tells you, I'm this % accurate or I'm that % accurate, that is only their own opinion of their work. I don't charge all of my clients. I do unlimited free follow-up questions. That's why I have so many people on my Facebook, but a good part of the money from it right now comes from the traveling, which is what I eventually want to, change the lifestyle around a little bit. I'm pushing 50 years old. I'm not 25 like I used to be, So you have a right to be skeptical, but the idea is to be skeptical without being judgmental.
The tarot cards came were created by Elijah, the prophet. That was probably 800 years before Jesus Christ. He get it out of dreams. He draws symbols, and that's how actually this came out. He drew a complete tarot cards, like 42 of them. And with time, it's been evolutionating until right now they are on these cards.
After talking to my friend Justin, I was second guessing myself a little bit, to be honest. He brought up some very, very valid points, so it was great to speak to him.
When you see that somebody who has all these certifications, or I suppose, brand recognition, and that there's so many people backing him, when you see that he could be wrong or he's using cold reading, then it really could take away from that whole profession as a whole.
So I went to Dan's show and he was absolutely hilarious. Now, I asked him specific questions pertaining to what Richard had told me, and everything that Richard said was pretty much exactly what Dan told me, which was pretty cool.
It's an ability, not a gift. That's a misconception here. The term gift makes you sound like you're more special than someone else. Everybody is psychic to some extent or another. It's an intuitive ability that I learned to develop. But see, psychics have got the only job where the people expect them to be right 100% of the time and be 100% right. And it's not like that, kids. It's not like that at all. I do performances at maybe 40, 50 colleges across the country each year. I've been on, probably maybe about 150, 200 radio stations. I used to be on your easy listening station here in North Bay, as well as your rock and roll station, for a number of years, and I just recently was on the Moose here. Anybody can become psychic if you simply learn to listen to that still small voice within yourself. The only difference between you and I is I've been practicing it a lot longer, that's all. They're in law enforcement, and they use their own psychic abilities to help them in their work. Investment brokers use their own intuitive abilities. Sports bookies on occasion. Well, we're not going to go into that here.
So for my conclusion, I'm not quite sure if I believe 100%. I believe to a certain extent. Now, Justin made some very, very valid points when I did interview him. However, some of the stuff the psychics did say already came true, so who knows? I really enjoyed my experience. It was great. It was different, but it was good.